A fun Friday morning, to be sure. I'm Jeff Slakey, and I have got a bunch of really great guests. We're talking about a range of things here this morning. Civics is the tops. I have in studio with me Mary Clift, also Anthony, Grayson, and Ethan from Bordeaux Elementary. Morning, gang. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming on the air with me. Such short notice. We just booked this yesterday, Mary.
Right.
But it is about and talking about House Bill 1901, and it's something that we want to look ahead. Representative Griffey is one of the main sponsors on this. He's here too. We're going to talk with him. But it is distinguishing that September should be Kindergartners Month. Is that right? Yeah. Guys, tell me about how this whole process started. Anybody, go ahead.
So, our class came up with an ideas for bills, and out of all the ideas, we chose one, and that was the month of the kindergartner. So we called the representatives and asked if they would support our bill, and they were very nice, and they said they would. And then we testified for just to practice. And then we just came back February 10th to testify for real.
Wow, in front of the House committees there. Mary, tell me about this. So this is part of the classes that you do, kind of some civics lessons at Bordeaux?
I do civics at Bordeaux. I've done that for quite a while. I love doing that. And these guys did a great job. They testified in front of a full committee, and they waited basically for 2 hours. They were the last group to testify.
Uh-huh.
And they were great. They've done great.
So of all the bills, you say September, and that's kind of when we start the school year. And so the thought behind this was what? We need to just welcome the new students or something?
So welcome them, like anything from like putting up banners to giving them t-shirts that they'll graduate high school in them.
What was it like being at the legislature and talking in front of a bunch of representatives?
It was really cool, and it was also very nerve-wracking.
I bet. A lot of folks making big time decisions here. Mary, have you ever had anything like this move on into this far?
No, never. So it's very exciting.
I want to bring in Dr. Apostle here for a second first. Come on around here, Doctor. And this is I imagine that civics is a great thing to teach. Very young here as we started in the 5th grade and now 6th grade. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
What do you think about this?
Absolutely amazing. Mary has done just a super job. We're extremely proud of Mary and our students. And we talk about 21st century education. This is it.
Yeah.
And the way that our students handled themselves at the state legislature is absolutely amazing. I've had the opportunity to have lunch with Mary and these 3 young men, and I'll tell you what, they're extremely impressive, and the future looks great with this type of student going forward.
It sure does.
We're happy. We're very happy and proud of them, and Mary has just done a terrific job, taken a lot of time and energy to put this forward, and we just appreciate everybody involved.
It is definitely a wonderful conversation to be had. Thank you so much, Dr. Apostle. And I mean, if you want to hang around later, we can talk about any updates that you may have with the school district. But this is I think, big time for sure this morning.
This is major.
All right, guys, let's talk a little bit more about. So you're in 6th grade now, and what's been going on with this? We're waiting. Actually, let's bring Representative Griffey in. He's going to come around and kind of talk to us about how things are going, deciding to get behind this bill with the kids, House Bill 1901. Morning, Dan. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
This is great here.
Yes.
Thank you for
yes, I'm so proud of them.
Sponsoring this bill to make September Kindergartners Month, welcoming them into the system. What's the process like? Where is the bill now? It's in
Rules Committee right now. We're moving hundreds of bills a day, and we're trying to get it on one of the bill calendars. We have to get it out by Wednesday, and I will be working very hard to try to get it out before Wednesday.
What are some things that constituents here do? Can they?
They can email the Speaker's office. They can call the Speaker's office. That's Speaker Frank Chop.
Okay.
Tell them that we really like this bill. That some background to this is all-day kindergarten for all of Washington State is rolling out here really soon. So if we roll them out together, I think that they match very well. So any of the listeners out here that want to see these fine gentlemen's bill move out of rules, call the Speaker and bug him.
Well, that's a great idea. Very nice, Dan. And again, if you want to hang out, we could talk a little bit later about other things that you've been working on. So is this an exciting process? Is this like something that maybe you're looking at doing in the future? Lawmaking, policy making, anybody?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's a tough process, to be sure. Mary, are you still doing this every year with these kids?
I am.
It's just that this one has moved forward a little bit more?
This one's moved forward. So I could do civics all day long, but I have other things I have to teach,
Sure.
But this is, it's really exciting.
Mary Clift, Anthony, Grayson, Ethan from Bordeaux working on this House Bill 1901. Make sure you call your representatives. Let them know that this is a good thing to get out of rules and start a House vote. And thanks to Representative Griffey for sponsoring this thing. And let's hope for by Wednesday we see some movement on this one. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend.